2023. Ignore Northern votes at your own peril. Our Arewa group tells presidential candidate, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Senator Ahmed Abubakar Moalla Yidi, coordinator and convener of the group, said they were engaging the presidential candidate towards meeting the needs of the North. The Arewa New Agenda ANA has reached out to the presidential candidates. The group asked the presidential candidate for the 2023 elections to ignore votes from the 19 northern states at their own peril. Addressing a press conference on Wednesday in Abuja, Senator Ahmed Abubakar Moalla Yidi, coordinator and convener of the group, said they were engaging the presidential candidates towards meeting the needs of the North. Moalla Yidi, flanked by other members of the group, said the political realities and figure from the last two election cycles indicate that the vote from the northern region was 75% of the votes received by the winning party. The Southwest, by virtue of the merger, added 13% to this to bring the total haul to 88%. The critical inference from this is that without the vote from the Southwest, the winning party will still have won the election, but will lack the 25% spread among the two-thirds of the 36 state requirement for outright victory, he said. He added that the Arewa Agenda 2023 is meant to set an agenda for the protection of the interests of the North in relation to the determinant role it will play in the emergence of the eventual winner of the presidential election in 2023. While in 2015 and 2019, the North was needing only a margin of support to coast home to victory. This time around, the South will be needing the full strength of the North to lead the bulk of the charge by doing the heavy lifting, he said. According to him, the development in diocese in Nigeria is not only slow, but is faced with a myriad of complicated issues, some of which have defied solution for a very long time, and added that the ANA wants to re-engineer the North. The situation in the North is not palatable. We want to rebuild it so that it can tackle the present challenges. He therefore said the planned conference by the group is expected to bring together ethnic nationalities from the 19 northern states. They will come together and put their issues together so that when the president emerges, he will look at the issues and it will serve as a northern agenda for the president that will take over from President Muhammadu Buhari in 2023. He explained that the security situation in the North and across the country was very worrisome and that we want any incoming president to address the issue. The insecurity is a national concern and any coming administration must take it seriously. We're a pan-Northern group that seeks to engage the issues of the day. We want qualitative person that can engage with these issues. We are engaging with the presidential candidate. We know them, the antecedents and track record of performance. Now, please, I beg, make una no vex. I say, make I ask. So, they not leave person where we say sit down for seats. Good. Then leave person where sit down for seats where be their brother gone. Eh? Na their person 9 day for seats. I not sure say during the election time. Say then come outside, can't talk this thing. Now, then come outside, can't they talk? They must give their agenda. I beg uncle, I beg me then rest. What's the safe gone? I don't vex. Look, we are not wanting anybody to come in and pledge allegiance to anybody. You are pledging allegiance, or you are coming in to take an oath that you are going to make Nigeria better. Not a part, not a segment, not a faction. A fraction. Neither it is a geopolitical zone. I beg go. Not a region. I beg, it is the whole country. Okay, if the North is demanding for this, then all the whole region, geopolitical zones in Nigeria, you said the 19 states are be, and the remaining states will also ask what the government will be doing for them. Yes, now, they're not going to meet their brother waiting down for seat now. No, this is not me sounding, I'm trying so hard not to sound sentimental here. This is not me sounding sentimental. If they're going to be asking for what they're going to be gaining, then the Southerners too should ask what they'll be gaining from, which is not supposed to be the case. At this point, we are supposed to be all about what is going to make our country better. You have somebody on the seat that should have approached with this your ambiguous pan-Northern agenda. What did they even call it? Now, I'm not trying to sound offensive. I'm sorry if I'm sounding that way, but This is just me trying to say we are here asking for equity. As Nigerians, we want to make it better for North and South. We want to make North see, say, what they call education is not a course. Education is not a course, neither is it un-Islamic. You know, we want them to see things from a different perspective. And because if they see things from a different perspective than what they're saying now, then it is going to be easier for, yes, devolution will take place faster there. APC has passed through rough time for 8 years, but they will catch up in another 8 years. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? The northern elements have ruled this country more than any other regions. Why have they not cleared all these northern problems, or what are we saying? Let's know the northern problems that are not the problem in other regions. Despite railroad from Dora to Nigeria, presence of all cadre of army, air force, police, naval institution in different parts of the north, yet the northern problem is not addressed. Despite the northern elements and the dominance of all custom, armed forces and political sectors, the northern problems are not attended to. Let's leave this policy of stomach and pocket infrastructures for policy of development and human capacity, building and empowerment for peace and a united nation devoid of nepotism akin to the present government. Now be the same. If you are going to be coming out to say the North, because the North is not having other regions' problem as well. We are looking for somebody who will come in and make everything equal. Now this kind of talk, now they bring, now this kind of talk, now they make now they make person, you go say then they know they equal. How will it sound if Southerners come out and start saying this? It wouldn't make sense at all. The problem with the northern states are ignorance in religion, lack of interest in education activities, which was foisted on them. Now then make them be like this. Entitlement, stubbornness, and the likes. Only the few ones among them are wise, maybe due to the exposure of life. Exactly. They are the problem on their own. Well, you can have an argument about that. If not political apathy shown by Southerners and importation of northern brothers from Niger Republic and Chad Republic from the north to infiltrate their electoral votes, the north are not politically literate than the south. Exactly. Forget this way that they talk. That is why they don't want education to go there to tell to at least people who are getting married among them to know that, look, if you cannot conceive a child, if you cannot plan on how you're going to take care of a child, how you're going to shower that child with love, with attention, with affection, and make that child better than even yourself, don't even plan on bringing it in. Are we going to be talking about this? Give birth to children, however they say it is Allah that gives children, and for that reason, you give birth to as much children. I think there's a particular governor who has how many? More than 18 children or thereabouts. And he's proud about it. We should be clapping for him. He's adding to the electoral value. I beg, make these people wake up. It is the 21st century, for goodness sakes. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here